Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I want to talk about operators in Python. So there is a list of operators that we have in Python. We have arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, identical operators, membership operators, and bitwise operators. I'm going to try to go through majority of these operators and expose you guys to what these operators are. And arithmetic operators are basically operators that you use in math. You have plus operators, minus operators, multiplication operators, division, modular operator, exponent operator, and a Floor division operator. So we're going to look at these operators in action. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this code and say we have a variable called number, and we're going to store a value of 10 and number underscore 2, and we're going to store another value of 10, and we can do number 1 plus number 2, and that will give us 20. So if we add those two values together, that will give us 20. And because these types are integers, we can add them together. You can also do minus operator here, that will give us 0. We can do multiplication, that will give us 100. We can also divide these values, and that will give us a decimal here. If you divide 10 and 10, that would give us 1, and Python is returning this as a float. Also, we have the modular operator. The modular operator returns the remainder. What it does, if we, instead of doing division, it returns the remainder to us, which would be 0, because 10 divided by 10 gives us a remainder of 0. We can also do exponents as well. The 10 to the 2, that will give us 100. And if we did Floor division, that will give us 5, because 10 divided by 2 is 5. However, with Floor division, if I was to divide 3, it would give me 3. And if I wasn't to do Floor division, I would get some type of decimal here, which is 3.33. So what the Floor division does, it rounds the value up to the nearest tenth, and it goes ahead and gives me 3. Those are the arithmetic operators in Python. The assignment operators. So we talk about assignment operators before when we talk about variables. A number is assigned the value of 10. So we're familiar with the equal sign, which is the assignment operator. We have the add operator. So if we do number plus equal 1, so say we want to add to number. If we do number plus equal 1 and we print number out, we get 11. So you see this adds 1 to 10, which gives us 11. You can also do the same here, which is you can subtract 1 from 10, which is going to give us 9. And we can do multiplication as well. So 10 times 2 is going to give us 20. And we can do division as well. That gives us 5.0. And we can do also modular, the modular operator as well. And that will give us 0. Also, you have the comparison operators. These are very important operators when we deal with if statements or we're checking if something is true or false. We have the equal operator. You guys might be confused by this, but the equal sign with just one equal is the assignment operator. An equal with two equals, it's the equal operator. It's a bit confusing, but let me just show you guys. If I was to do a print, we're going to say is 10 equal to 10. This is the equal operator. When you have two equal signs, that will give us a true. Yes, 10 is equal to 10. So that's a Boolean value return. Let's check if 10 is equal to 1. That's false. So that's not correct. So let's do another comparison operator. This is the not operator. So it's 10 not equal to 1 is true. And if 10 is not equal to 10, we should get false. We can also do greater than or less than. That's going to give us false if this value was greater. So let's just say 11 is greater than 10. That would give us true. If we was to switch it around, that would give us true. But say we had 0. Is 0 greater than 10? No, that's false. And we can do greater or equal to 10, and we could get true there, and it would be the same thing for less than as well. So those are the comparison operators. We also have logical operators. If 10 is greater than 5 and 10 is less than 2, or what would be that expression? That would be false, because 10 is not less than 2. But if we had, say, 1 and 100, that would be true. We also have the OR operator. If one of these are true, we are going to get true, and that would be the case here. We'll get true because this is true. But if we were to flip this around, we'll get false because none of these statements are true. And we have the NOT operator as well. If you do not, say, 10 less than 5 and 10 greater than 6, and we need to print this out as well, you will see true. And if we were to do just the reverse, you would get false. Let's look at identity operators. Let's create a variable called x, and we're gonna say x is gonna be equal to 10 and y is gonna equal to 10, and we're gonna say print x is y. X is y. Let's see, that will give us true. If x is not y, let's negate that. We get false. So we basically negate, if x is not y, then we're gonna get false. So that's the negation. Change this to 19, for example, we get false. I just want to clarify this operator a bit more. It can be a bit confusing. This operator returns true if both variables are not the same object. It would return true. I think hopefully that clears that up. That would be false. And then when they are not the same object or the same variable types, we return true. Membership operators. These are very useful when it comes on to lists. I'm going to just go ahead and create a list. I'm going to say print is 1 in Python, list in Python. We're going to check if 1 is in there. If 1 is in there, it's going to return true. But is 100 in there? Return false. You can do not in as well, and that will give us true because 100 is not in the list, so it will return true. And if one is inside the list, that will give us false. That's it for operators, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Peace out.